Okay, we're back on.
So I wrote most of my book, Poseidon's Steed, here in Cambridge, and it's a city that's not exactly notorious for its seahorses. The most seahorses I ever saw in one place was in Vietnam. I went there to study and to look into the trade in medicinal seahorses. I persuaded some fishermen to let me join them on their boat overnight. And we went out and I watched on as they used their nets to scrape all sorts of extraordinary animals from the seabed. We caught piles of shrimp and crabs and all sorts of seashells. There was an octopus that was still alive that was trying to escape off the side of the boat. But we didn't catch any seahorses that night.
So my personal quest basically is to show that there's so much other awesome stuff going on in the oceans that there's definitely reason to pay some attention, be interested, show some respect, maybe even love them a little bit. 10% of all the sharks we know of glow in the dark. Isn't that cool? They are bioluminescent. And the reason they do it, one reason they do it, is to disappear. Back in that store I went to in Vietnam, it was just shocking to see the number that were on sale. There were hundreds of dead seahorses, even live seahorses, and that was just a big shock for me because this was just one store in one city, in one country, among many where there's a growing demand for seahorses as medicines. And studies in the wild are showing us that this is having a really big impact on seahorse populations, and so really we need to be looking for an alternative. So these ones look to me like normal pet size.
That's
This
right.
is the size you would expect.
I mean, I don't know if they
pet.
have any of the super tiny now,
Okay.
but
Yeah, the super tiny guys is in this area.
here we go. Oh, they're so cute, aren't they?
Oh my goodness!
It's like a wind-up toy.
They are tiny. I mean, what are we talking? Like 2 inches, 3 inches across, maybe 10 centimeters. Oh my goodness! See, I can see why you would buy one as a pet, and what a shock it would be when it turns so big.
Yeah.
So roughly, how old will they be when they become adults, full adults?
Usually in 10 or 11 we can say he's an adult.
And do they pair off? Are they faithful couples, or do they?
No.
Mate with anyone?
No. Sulcata turtles don't care about who are who.
Then comes the moment I've been dreading. I have to clamber out of the motorboat and into a canoe.
So we're all in the canoe. 4 of us. It's quite tippy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how they run
The Museum of Curiosity.
And I would like some boy seahorses in my tank, if I'm allowed. And I would like some of them to be pregnant, please.
No, come on now.
They are the only animals that we found so far that it's the boys that get pregnant and have babies. So I'd say it's a really exciting time. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Helen Scales.